What it do, YouTube? MJ for life here, and sorry this match got cut off, but yeah, this was some online matches I had, and look at this lag. Okay, so normally I go ball roll, neutral jump punch into forward 2-3. Look at how far back these moves are apart, and then to the forward side teleport. Look how far back that is. I definitely did not press it that far apart, but that's how far apart it registered. That's proof right there that the online lag is horrible sometimes. But here, this is just me just mixing this guy up basically to death. Yeah, got him into the vortex. He actually guesses right there, blocks the overhead, but the overhead is safe on block. The EX ball rolls block, safe on block. Sorry. This guy's using what is it? The marksman version of Aaron Black. And look at here. Look at this lag here. So I lagged so badly when I went for the grab that he's able to actually duck it. And as you notice, he actually ducked, and he did not duck and block, which was actually weird, because most people don't do that. But yeah, if they duck and they're not blocking, then you can't grab them. That's another example of that. And so here, look at that. He tries to do his little, you know, what's it, the 3 shots and walk back, but I could just teleport and hit him out of that. And basically, I'm just going to vortex him to death here. He does a delayed wake up there, and my philosophy online is I'm going to keep going for my setups until you prove that you're going to consistently delayed wake up. Then I'll do some delayed wake up setups. See right there, he thinks that his delayed wake up is going to determine my timing, but it doesn't. There I actually tried to grab him, but the delayed wake up messed that up and then made me very vulnerable. So then I just run up and grab him again, and that takes him out. Another thing that was interesting was, did you see what happened with the EX sand grenade shot thing? Because of the way that it works, when you hit the ball roll, if they hit it, the armor makes it almost as if it's blocked. So when you get blocked, the ball roll, you kind of jump up in the air and land. And because of the way the ball roll works, I was actually able to dodge the shot off the sand grenade, the EX sand grenade, or the hand sand grenade, sorry, because of the way ball roll mechanic works. So that was a very interesting interaction, I thought. Just things like random things like that happen. So we'll get into the next match. It's going to be against the Jax player. Now immediately I noticed that he was playing the what's that variation called? The heavy weapons variation of Jax. So I know that he's probably going to be like to get far and shoot his rockets. And this guy actually used I think he only used 2 moves like the entire match. He used the Jax's punch combination, which sends him back a decent way, and then he used his rockets. As you see, that's all he's going for. And that's one thing with online players you'll notice is that most online players, they have a pattern, and they're going to do that pattern until the wheels fall off. So you notice here, that move actually comes out pretty fast. Then he goes for a raw X-ray. And guys, do not go for a raw X-ray. Don't even go for an X-ray unless it's going to kill. That's really the only time you are justified in going for an X-ray, in my opinion. Or unless it's going to get you back into the match. But even then, you're wasting 3 bars to use that. So just don't do it. Again, unless of course it kills. And as you see here, every time I miss the vortex, it's usually due to lag. It was very hard to get used to the lag. Once I started getting used to it, it was much better. Much easier to get the vortex consistently, but online it's a lot different than it is in practice mode. So here, I'm just basically just mixing him up. He's only going for 2 moves. Like, I don't think he's... Oh, there's a different move. But he only did 2 things, and because that punch move comes out fast, very quickly, I have to actually block every time I go for the teleport kick, or else he'll hit me. But yeah, once you figure out people's online patterns, you can pretty much beat them because they do the same. The average player does the same thing over and over again. So now this next match, I lost this match. The lag was very, very bad, like very, very bad. So I was like, yo, we gotta run that back. Like, I'm not even gonna show you that match because it froze most of the time. And so he was able to beat me. So I was like, okay, rematch that, get a rematch, and let's see if it'll go. So this time he picks Kung Lao against me. And I'm actually going to start learning a new character because I think I'm pretty decent with Mileena. I just wanted to do a couple of online matches just to, gauge how good I was, because obviously practice is a lot different than against an actual player. But I also want to see what Mileena's bad matchups are, because I don't really think there are any bad matchups for Mileena that I can think of, except for maybe a Grandmaster Sub-Zero. But then any offensive character is, bad matchup against that. Ice Clone is too strong. But so, after that first match that, basically got destroyed by lag, this is the second match. The lag's not as bad. I noticed that off the bat. But you're going to see there is still some issues. So here, I go for the overhead. Look at what happened there. I went for the forward 3, and then obviously there's her combo is forward 3-2-2. But notice how I went for the forward 3 and then got a neutral 2. That's because of lag right there, because it didn't register it as a combo, so it registered them as separate, which was very interesting. Like, that's what's supposed to happen if I go forward 3-2-2. And then actually I was supposed to go 4-3-2-2 in the ball roll, and as you see there, the ball roll came much later because that input, anything that has very tight inputs, it's going to be like 10 times more difficult to do it online. So there again, look at how long it took the ball roll to come out. Normally I normally go 1-2 into ball roll, but the ball roll actually lagged a little bit, so it came out later. It still hit him, but you know, because he was probably pressing buttons. But it looks like all he's doing with Kung Lao is just going for low pokes into uppercut. And you'll notice, I also noticed that people have, you know, very dumbed down style of fighting online. And I think it's mostly because of lag, because you can't really do any of your big combos because they're very, very difficult to hit. As here, I'm basically just vortexing him to death. There he goes for a breaker, which I don't get because he's pretty much dead. I guess why not? But yeah, people do some very simplified moves. I think it's just simply all because of lag, which I think definitely needs to be fixed. I know I'm not the only person to complain about this, but yeah, those are my matches. I hope you guys got to see a little bit of the vortex, as again, it's very difficult to do online. It's a lot easier to do in practice mode, but yeah, you can mix people up, and you know, if you get a couple of right guesses, and you know, Mileena can pile up the damage. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all the other good stuff, and I'm out of here. Deuces.